That was sick. So I cast out there and this little guy must have just nipped at it. I chucked it back out there and like 2 cranks, he inhaled the chatterbait. And look at how big he is compared to that bait. I mean, the bait's like 1/3 the size of him, half the size. And these fish are just wanting to munch right now, finally. That was a cool bite. I thought it was a big one. Couple fish, and they're finally biting the fun stuff too. That was my first bait caster fish of the year. On my new rod too. It's just, I knew I was out in the middle of this open area. And it just stopped. And I set the hook the first cast and nothing. I didn't have any weeds, so I knew it had to be a fish. Reel it back in, cast back out there, and I caught him. That's fun. I just had one knock the snot out of it. I'm hoping, just like last time, I cast back to the same spot. Just 1 or 2 cranks. Oh, come on, fish. Got him. This is a better fish. Finally got a good one out here. Feels bigger at least. Oh, get out of there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Boom, chatterbait fish. There we go. That's a good fish. That's an actual keeper right there. Probably 14-incher. 1.75 pounds. We'll weigh him. Sun setting, good bass in the hands, chatterbait fish, Swait 7-foot rod. I got an Abu Garcia reel on there. The original Z-Man chatterbait is getting it done right now in Montana. Got another one on the chatterbait, and it's another good one. That last one was 1/8. This one's going to be a little bit smaller. This is a 1.5-pounder. Let's go. Had to change out my trailer. I know they're eating sunfish, so just put something on that looks like a sunfish. Bammer. They're healthy. They're cold, but they're definitely warming up quick. Sun's going down and they're feeding right now. This is fun. This is fun. Let's go. Good sized fish on a fun way to catch them. Oh, I would throw a chatterbait all day long. All day long. You just chuck it out there and you wind it really fast. Right now, I'm winding it fast. Especially for this time of year, this is fast. You can really tell the difference too when you get a fish and even just a weed or a stick or a rock. Those fish are just soft and mushy, and the weeds, everything else just kind of stops it. But the fish, it just kind of mushes into it like that's a weed. And it just pulls off. Sometimes you get weeds stuck on it though, and then you can just feel the action's wrong. Man, this was a fun evening. I want to do this again. Good fish. Yeah. Smoked it right there in the middle of the pond. Oof. We hooked him in the nose. He got it. That's another 1.75 pound fish right there. Let's go. This is fun. Today is April 9th, and they are eating in the pond up here. I saw a high of, I think, 64 degrees at the house outside. Water's obviously a lot colder than that, but the fish are moving. It's chatterbait season up here. Oh, fixed a trailer after that one. This trailer works a lot better than the other one for how long it'll last. But the other one's got better action. Reeling it along right out there in the deep again, and boom. Just inhaling it. You don't even feel them. They're just there. And they are taking it good. I don't know what the temperature is right now that the sun's going down. That was just a fish jumping right there. These fish are acting crazy, and I bet it's because of this front coming, but my gosh, I wish it would stay like this. Keeper, that one's only like a pound and a quarter, but I've got 4 fish in my sack in about half an hour here, folks. Man, this is fun. I love bass fishing. What I've got going, that's 5 fish. No, one was a dink. Throwing a chatterbait. I've got kind of a little green on the bottom, clear to white pearl. I've got a little sweet beaver trailer on there, just sprayed grass color, looking like a sunfish. We're gonna release this guy after we get a picture of him with the sunset. Got another one. Let's go. Ooh, that one would be pushing it. It's probably a 12-incher. Yeah, that thing's a 12-incher. That gives me a limit, folks. Probably about like 7.5 pounds, but April 9th, I've caught 5 keepable bass. And I mean, look at this. This is a fun way to fish. That one jacked up my trailer. Throw them back. We'll fix the trailer. The original chatterbait. Getting it done right now. That was back-to-back cast. I released that last fish, cast, got it about halfway back, told the GoPro to record right after I set the hook. They're just eating this thing out here. Only got one of them hooked up on video, but oh man, this is fun. That was a weed. Got another one way over there by that stump. I see him boil right there. This is a good one. Probably about another 2-pounder. Oh yeah. Let's go. That one is fat. Oh man. Red on the inside of the mouth, springtime fish, but look at her. She is chunky. She is out there eating those sunfish and enjoying it. Getting big. Pre-spawn fish, early spring. Let's go. Skinny little tail on a big bellied fish. My gosh. Took off. That fish was shallow. Way up over there by that stump. And like 1 or 2 cranks and it smoked it. Keep keep on trying to just straight record, thinking I'll get another one. Right when I say end capture, I get one the next cast. Every time. Alright, so today we're doing something a little different. I got off work and the bite was unreal good yesterday. So we're going back out there with one rod, a bag of goodies, and the kayak, because I broke off the chatterbait I was using yesterday and I want it back. So we're gonna go try and get that chatterbait back off of the stump and catch a couple while we're doing it. All right, first time in the water with the kayak this year. Try not to tip. Woo. Wow. All right, we are in. We're off to save me a chatterbait that I lost yesterday. We've got a ways to go to get to where I want to be. I found it! There's the chatterbait right there. And it had actually fallen off the stump, which kind of makes me concerned about how good the hook point's going to be. I'm amazed how quick the rust developed on the head, but I'm going to tie this thing on and see if I can't catch one with it. Beaver's kind of swollen with water, but it should be fine. Little guy, but look at that! Another one on the chatterbait. Came out here, rescued my chatterbait off a snag from yesterday. And we're catching bass after work. Back-to-back casts again. Got another one. This one ate like right by the kayak. I didn't even see him till he ate it. But there's another one. Still little, but man, it's fun. And he just inhaled it. Probably came right off that stick right there. We'll let him go. Good little fish. See you, bud. So with that chatterbait, I am just chucking it out there and I am winding it back, honestly, almost as fast as I can. And these fish are just smoking it right now, which for early April is just insane, but my gosh, is it fun. Good one, smoked it right out there in the middle. Ooh, smacking the kayak there, bud. I just had one miss at the cast before that too, in a completely different area. Boom. Man, when they eat that thing, look at where it's hooked. I mean, they eat it. Nice fish. Oh my gosh, on video that one choked it right in front of me. Oh, I called my shot. I just caught one there. They're like hanging out in groups, and oh, that was sick. Look at that. All I did from that last clip was said GoPro end capture, GoPro start capture. Fat fish right there. Good, healthy one. Let's go. Oh, I want to catch like a 4-pounder. These 1.5, 2s are fun, but man, I want to get a big one. It's raining. I don't care. I'm catching fish. I'm not just catching fish either. I'm catching fish like one of the most fun ways there is to catch bass. I watched that fish eat it. Oh my gosh, that was sweet. Oh, I just hooked one and it feels good. I don't know how big it is, but it honestly feels bigger. I just don't want it to get me into the bush. That's bigger than any I caught today. Come here, come here, come here. Oh, about the same size, but thick. Thick with like 4 C's. Yeah. These are good sized bass, especially for this time of year. On a chatterbait. Let's go. Sun's behind the mountain. It's cloudy. It's trying to spit rain even. I'm sitting on my kayak catching some bass fish. Let's go. Let's go. So that chatterbait I was using before was just the original chatterbait by Z-Man. The jackhammer is expensive, so I can't afford those. But at North 40, we just got in some of the thunder crickets. We get a pretty good deal on them. So we're going to try white with that sunfish colored trailer. That other one was more translucent. This one's really white. And it actually is really soft on the vibration. That other one was harder, so we'll see if they still eat this or if we got to switch back to get bit. I can feel it when it comes off of something, but I can't really feel it until it comes off of something. I don't like that. That other one, it chatters the entire, like, you can feel it. It shakes my rod. First thunder cricket fish. I felt that come right off of a plant, and it just grabbed it right after I came off a weed. Small but a fat one. So they'll eat the thunder cricket too. It's got a, I like the hook on the thunder cricket. I like the chatter of the chatterbait, to be honest, right now. But there's another one. Oh, got another one on the thunder cricket. And this one just, I didn't even feel it. I thought I had a weed, so I must have just been on a weed, and right when it popped off, little guy grabbed it. Definitely smaller, but still, this is fun. He's freaking out. Lip him. Little fish, but fun. I'm catching him on the chatterbait. Alright, I might be crazy. This is my setup. We're throwing the Revo reel. I want to say it's like it's a 6/6 to 1, so just pretty middle of the road. I'm throwing it on a 7-foot medium action swait. You can see I got a real good tip but backbone to this rod. And I'm throwing it on 12-pound mono. I like the stretch on a bait like this. I use a chatterbait and a swim jig. I use them like a crankbait. So I want to have that give when I hit a weed or a log or something, because those fish hit it right afterwards. That was a stick.